Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Gators will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Heading to the outside, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Florida, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? An inside deal now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. There we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to chuck it again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
But what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Looking for a gap. It's Jones. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped. A crucial play there on third down. Brings up fourth.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion now from the tight end. And he's got it again. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete. Now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the single back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They got him down out near the 40. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He keeps it on the design run. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A quick throw to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Oh, what a spin. That's a big hit at the end, but they can refresh that.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get the...
Here he goes. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his...
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run it here. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Ducks pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. looking to throw it on first down. It's a dart to the left side. Downfield shot. Ball. Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Yep.
Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Playing one more game.
The lead 16.
Playing one more game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep, begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Looking for a man. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Ducks begin to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. It's another deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. They continue to roll up the score. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Bucs' powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's wide open, pulls it in. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain to this offense.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Jones.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. Press coverage now from these DBs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is caught, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it.
He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll give it to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job, eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. The shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long for the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the running back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And here's the handoff. Crosses the 35. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Just pounding away for another big game. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's third down after that run. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And the defensive coordinator must be thinking it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Wheeler. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grinding away on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with 4th down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover. Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yep.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback.
Huh?
So the offense calls a timeout here.
You said what?
First to the half.
I'm almost done.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Receiver in motion now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what the heck was that all again? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. He's got room to run. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pitch made on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.